This is the subscribe bit for today. A ASMR style relaxing nudge to make you hit that subscribe button because my voice is still healing, but it sounds dope. Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to some more Rimworld. It's going to be a little bit of a quieter episode, at least narration-wise. I have been fighting with my body to maintain my voice. I all but lost it for a couple of days, let it rest, then ended up doing something dumb and almost lost it again. And I've let it rest now, and I'm ready to record. I don't really have much of a choice. I'm running out of backlog I need to record. So we are going to continue to be playing Rimworld. Area 51 has been coming to fruition over time. And by fruition, I mean they've been stabilizing. They've been really doing a great job at just making the best of a situation. The colony itself, while it had a bit of a rocky start, and we've been attacked quite often recently. We have the defenses necessary and a nice little area to call our own. Area 51 could, maybe further down the line. I imagine Jesse specifically is thinking quite far down the line. He is that social butterfly, of course, of what from this little compound colony that we have to maybe becoming a little village if we grow big enough to do so. That would be awesome. But long-term goals, we'll see if we ever even get there. We'll go ahead and unpause it, let our boys start sleeping through the day. In the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is jump onto the floors here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and start drawing floors across the areas I want them. So like so and like so. So we always have a path to walk on. The other thing I want to do is actually keep this zone going here and keep it going as hopefully a cotton place. No, I just want to click on this zone, homie. Why can't I hope then it's going to be continue. We'll let it go. We'll let it go. Hopefully it will continue to grow cotton there. Let's go ahead and speed things along. Now, what is our major project for today? I don't think the colony really has a major project that they want to get done today because they've been working pretty hard on getting things working on their own. We're going to double up this wall here to make sure we have it. One of the big things I've been thinking is actually getting extending this little bar area for a bit and actually doing something kind of potentially interesting. I know that's a bit vague, but what I'm thinking of doing is slapping a nutrient paste dispenser down, say like attached to this, and expanding our bar. I'm trying. It'll make sense when you see it. It's hard for me to form the words right now for some reason. I blame the fact that I am a little bit out of it still. The other thing too about feeling sick and being sick is distinct lack of caffeine. You can't caffeinate yourself when you can't leave the house because you don't feel that great. And it has definitely taken its toll. So what I'm thinking of is like doing something like this. We'd remove these walls here and let's chop the wood here. I would like to chop that down as well. Let's go ahead and cut these two down. We'll floor up this whole area here and we'll end up extending the freezer to meet this. Visualize it, Mathis. Stop getting confused and visualize. Yes, so it'd be like that. Structure, wall. This is all the freezer. This would have to be moved to here. We'd have to mine all of this out, put a floor here. I think we can do this. Let's see what happens. I think this is exactly what I want. I just am not entirely sure yet. Fingers crossed. Because we're going to end up mining this all out. We're low on food, which is surprising. Okay, good. Mine all of this out. And you know what? Cancel this. Build a copy here. And deconstruct that. We're going to turn this off. Don't use this yet. You'll see what I'm doing here. Heat wave. That's fine. We have ACs pretty much everywhere we need them. Nobody's being hospitalized, so we don't need to worry about that too much right now. There we go. Northern line, I need people to be working on the walls here. I need people to cut down some trees. Grease, you know, you're the man that is always willing to work on these things, so you are not very good at it, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. I know we need a food hopper. We'll worry about that after. Mathis is wandering off this way to hopefully... I need you to not be working on this. I need people to be cutting down trees right now. Okay, I'm gonna let Mathis eat. Refugee chased to Area 51. An urban world entrepreneur named Yuri calls from you nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Imp Crooks. He begs for safety and offers to join the colony. He tells you 64, but there's no time to collect more information. Be warned, he is being attacked by 2 drifters and 3 scav gunners. I'm going to offer him safety. Yuri can come into here. I'm fine with it. But let's pop these on. Grease, I need you to... There you go. Pop these. And here he comes. So Yuri, you are horribly addicted. Your carcinoma is in remission. You are really rough around the edges of doing pretty much anything other than you. You know what you're going to be, Yuri? You're a good warden, but you're going to be a researcher. Everything else is going to be off for you. Maybe cleaning I'll leave on, but you're intellectual. That's all you do. So I'm going to let you do everything that you need to do. And I'm going to keep you. You know what? You can work on art. And that's it, Yuri. That's all you're getting. You are going to be our dedicated researcher until you die. All right. They're attacking immediately because they're chasing him down. So let's get... I really want these walls built, but where's Mathis right now? Hanging out, chatting with Grease. All right, Mathis, you're coming over here. Grease, you are also coming over here. And Jesse, you are coming here. Everybody, let's go. Here we go. Yuri, run for your life. Alpaca Patrol, I'm a little concerned for your safety. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Rob. Oh, Rob, you're done. You're very, very, very done. Rob. Oh, Rob. Oh, no. All right, well... Rob is just being annihilated. Absolutely annihilated in every way. All right, we'll see if we can rescue him afterward. But let's see how this does for us. Not great is the answer right so far. Okay. They're shooting at the turrets for some reason. That's going to bring down dear Star Surgeon. His whole right lung was destroyed. Unfortunate for him. Ari, a medic, just got riddled with bullets to his spine. Yongrim here is just doing what he does best, which is just stabbing, I guess. And that's everybody. Now, the question is, let's capture him. Unrestrict all of this. Jesse's gonna eat up. We're gonna shed these guys of their clothing, maybe sell it off at some point. But let's go ahead and strip. Wait. Well, we have 2 people who lived. Strip. Strip, and then Mathis or Grease will come over here and capture him. All right. You're drinking a beer after that. Jesse is not happy. He just got into a massive gunfight and had to kill a lot. And unfortunately for him, that stressed him out to the point of needing a beer, which is fair. There's not much I can really say about it. Here, Mathis, turn this on. Medical emergency, people at risk of death. I know that. That's fine. But Mathis, I need you working on these walls. More than anything else, I need you working on these walls. Because this is going to be a really interesting, I think, fun addition to our little cantina. And it's going to take a lot of stress off of Area 51, especially as we bring in more and more people. So Mathis, let's get you cutting down some trees real quick, bud. Again, these walls need to be finished, otherwise the food is going to start to rot. Let's turn this on. Grease, can you come here and turn this on? Major break alert. We'll take a look at what the problem is here in a second. And start cremating. Grease is having a major break risk. The corpses are killing him here. Oh, Rob died. That's fine. I forgot Rob was there. Oh, okay. He's having a problem. Furniture and items are going to get smashed. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna hopefully let him just do his thing. And hopefully he'll just get over it. He's just pissed. And you know what? Fair to Grease. He's working his butt off into what? To what? For what? Why? No one really knows. Except for Grease. Grease just doesn't like corpses. We have no doctors right now? Like, what's going on? Where's our wardens? Alright, well, fair enough, I guess. Come on. Walls. I need these walls up. Thank you. And then we're gonna remove these. So now this is all roofed up. So this is all gonna be a freezer again, which is great. Get down to like super duper cold. And then what we're gonna end up doing is removing all of these walls, flooring this area here, and this will, well, not these walls, these walls. I'll add another door over here. So it's gonna be like a small cantina area they can come back and get more food from when needed. And what we're gonna slap back on here is hoppers. So these count as storage for the, for our food as well, and they can store food back here and then use this whenever they want to get food out of it. Grease is no longer having a tantrum, which is fantastic. He's going back to cremating, which is also fantastic. Very necessary. All right. And we can just have that marked to be taken down when needed. All right. Yuri, all for you, a drug-addicted asshole who seems to be useless and, you know, considering. Rob getting butchered there. That's hilarious. Sorry, Alpaca Patrol. It is not personal, I promise you that. All right, I hear floors being built, which is good. Still got a lot of wood that needs to be cut down. We might as well grab these heal roots while we can. Naturally growing. Look at the path that everybody walks. You can see just how dirty everything is. I hear building. All right, Carlotta's no longer incapable of walking, which is good. You guys are fine at 70. So let's see what you're good at. You're healing up, and you're healing up. Extreme. We'll let you guys heal up a little bit more before we really concern ourselves about whether we want to recruit you. But generally speaking, you're not the greatest. You actually, Carlotta, might be worth it. Willow, you might be worth selling into slavery. Or practicing some experimental treatments on. Also possible. All right. Nutrient paste is rotted away in storage. Yep, that makes sense. It's not the greatest right now. It's been a while since this has been able to freeze. Hopefully it will. This has power, so it's not like it's not cold in here. Yeah, it's getting colder. Okay, he's napping, which is fine. Northern Lion getting these chairs finished up. I didn't realize how much we had scheduled to be built via wood. We needed a lot more wood for the colony than I realized. Who's having a minor break risk here? Yuri? Or Alex, rather? Do we have a bed for Yuri? Jesse's, Yuri's? Yeah, he's living here. Fair enough. Jesse is researching. Actually, Jesse, you don't need to do the research anymore. Yuri's gonna be the main researcher. How about we have you cleaning? I'd rather you clean the place than anything, more than anything else. But bedtime also works. I'm not going to complain about that. We're going to expand the zone into here, so we store all of our food in here. And all of this just becomes important, and it's all food. So we're going to go ahead and say critical for all food storage. I want all food that can be stored into the hoppers there, so we can have it when needed. Hopefully when these strawberries and everything get finished up, that's where they'll go. And nutrient paste, it gives a -4 debuff to eating, but it's a lot more efficient than cooking meals. So it might be worth it. Oh, he's working on a grand granite sculpture. I forgot that I put that in. We should put that in this room so that when people are chilling and relaxing, pieces of art all over the place for people to look at so they can really kind of gaze upon their own grand works over time. Alex is cleaning. Caravan request. A nearby settlement, Orange Toxlape, contacts you with a special trade request. They would like to purchase an auto pistol ×8. A silver hospital bed, assault rifle, uranium equa, and a muffalo wool t-shirt. I don't think that's something we can do. I don't think we can build that enough. Shoot frenzy. Jessie has experience and inspiration. She will shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. That's good. Maybe we want to use that and hunt a little bit if there's some animals nearby. A lot of blood out here, but I think that was from a previous combat. That when the dog got attacked. A lot of blood happening out here. But why don't we go ahead and hunt these alpacas down? We still have metals over here. We need to be grabbing these. I don't know why we haven't. But let's go ahead and set those up for mining. Hauling is being done. Fantastic. Auto sticking in the pet zone. I'm glad to see that they're actually grabbing these. And Mathis is going hunting. It's fair enough. Item stash quest. Heavy SMG and a charge lance. 2 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 enemies defending the sites. It's interesting because of that's not that bad. But I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. The turrets are what scare me. You know, like we'd have to be incredibly good at taking them out from afar in order to make that happen. And I don't know if that's something that's gonna be doable right now. I just don't think our guys are as talented as I need them to be. How are we looking? Immunity developed. Everything's looking good. He still has a hard time talking, eating, anything with his mouth. It's probably because his neck got shot. Mathis with the bolt action rifle was aiming for a headshot, missed a little bit, and just glazed his neck. Enough to cause problems breathing and doing anything else. His right eye has a permanent gunshot injury, and then all the mini turret stuff. This is the one we would want. So we're going to start reducing his resistance to being recruited and see if we can make that work. We're growing potato plants in here now, which I don't necessarily want. All right, I'm afraid that it's going to change all of the growing things. So we'll see. So yeah, we're putting things in hoppers now. So people getting meals out of here is going to happen when they don't have any meals to grab from the chef. And it means we could turn off the chef as well. We could stop him from cooking for our own benefit. Have him do other things, reprioritize his daily life. Someone in it's the problem with living on the first floor of an apartment complex is constant people outside. It can be very frustrating, especially when I'm trying to record. So how's this coming along? I'm very excited to see how this grand statue ends up turning out. We'll see what Yuri ends up doing here. But I like this. This is going to be kind of like our back bar area. We have the beer producer over here as well as our nutrient paste dispenser when we need it. Cancel that. Carlota is fully healed up. That's good. So she's going to be wandering around. Now we can take a look at her health. Yeah, she's weakened. Not completely out of the question. Yeah, I think she's worth trying to recruit. Let's attempt to recruit her. The heat wave is over. That's fantastic. We're still hunting the alpacas. Clearly. Yuri, do you want to... You can't chop down trees, huh? Alright, well, we need to keep chopping down wood. Alpacas doing their dangdest. Alright, Yuri, I'm excited. This is going to be our session goal right now, is this. Why are these still on? Please turn these off. I don't need them when the roof is on right now. When the roof is off. We only roof up the area when we go into summer, or rather fall and winter. That's an enormous waste of power. Enormous waste of power. Cruncher after being nuzzled. Mathis named the dough Cruncher. Okay. Because Cruncher came up and supportively nuzzled me. Mathis got weak in the heart and named her right then and there. Because he's been working and training with her forever. Oh, God. I mean, she's going to want to, she's going to be attached to me, and if she dies, Mathis is going to be effing miserable. We got to make sure she can't go far. I think she's restricted to the pet zone. Alpaca, well, the alpaca was not, dear old Rob. But that's just because we're stupid and forgot to do that. Jesse cleaning up the area. We could actually put this art piece in the prison after the big one is all done. Once Yuri is done with this grand sculpture, which is going to take many days. Many, many, many days. Our storage room is hell also, by the way. There's way too much going on there. All right, as always, I was letting the colony run for a little bit, in between, during the recording, and he's in minor pain, and I'm not entirely sure why. I got a little notification that he needs treatment. It could be that he is possibly having withdrawals from wake up, but he's only got a minor addiction, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. As long as his carcinoma stays in remission, hopefully he'll be okay. But we'll keep an eye on Yuri really closely and make sure that hopefully things don't go too poorly for him. He's gonna grab something to eat real quick, hang out with Grease. Yuri will get a nickname when I think he deserves one. Switching up clothing. Let's get him working on this thing. All right, things are going well. Actually, let's take a look at the schedules real quick. We haven't really messed with too many people. I think we're going to go ahead and slap Yuri to recreation here. And then just make sure he's working throughout the day. And then do it as on his time the rest of it. Visitor. A Muffalo shaman from the Nima of the Meadow is visiting the colony. He's named Bragagnat. He has a few items to trade. Well, then Jesse can, when he comes by, Jesse can go ahead and reach out to him, see if he's got anything we want. If he wants to take anything, we could sell off our prisoner as a slave. Honestly, might be worth checking right now. Let's get Jesse up. Let's see if he'll take our prisoner as a slave here. We're meeting him out in the middle of the meadow. Discuss things with him prior for him to walking in. Trader is not willing to buy this. Yeah, he won't take any of this stuff. And he definitely won't take them for free either. But what does he have? Not a bunch, honestly. Nothing really worth taking. So I'm just going to let Jesse go. He's welcome to come in. Nat's welcome to come hang out, even partake in our food if he'd like. But we're not going to do much else. Yuri's really close to finishing this grand sculpture. I'm very excited to see what he's been working on here. Because after that, he's going straight to researching for the rest of his life. We should let him do his thing. Let him go out. Oh. Can't flip the switch, apparently. I would like everybody to wake up soon. Fall is upon us, actually, so we can turn this off. This off and this off. It's getting cold, so I'm not going to stress out too much about it. All right, Nat's off. He came by, took a look at the colony, see where our progress was. Spent a little less than a day, all in all, in the colony, and then decided to bounce, and that's okay with me. Let him do what he needs to do. Yuri, once again, right back to work on this grand sculpture, which is just about to finish. Sorry, Yuri, if you decide you're not going to finish this, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to make you go back. But I'm excited to see what this is all going to be about. All right, grand sculpture. Let's put this grand sculpture right over here, where both tables can be seen. Yuri is bouncing. Well, can we read what it's about here? Art. This piece bears a portrayal of a politician eating a lentil. Well, okay. It is considered excellent, and our dining area is now considered rich, very spacious, pretty, slightly dirty, but extremely impressive. At least while they're sitting around eating their sludge for lunch, chatting about each other about the daily goings-on of a rather boring colony, they'll at least have art to look at, poker to play, and billiards to bet on if they chose to do that. But that's going to be it for this episode of Rimworld. Our colony trudges along. A new member joins us, yet to earn a nickname, but he's quickly found himself a spot in our colony as our lead researcher and artistic historian, perhaps. All in the mind, he's feeble like me, though, and I can appreciate that. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section below by hitting that like button. Your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye.
We like to gamble. 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 We like to gamble.